Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Skyblock series. This is the 6th episode already, and yeah, we are here starting things off in the Nether, where we left the last episode. If you haven't seen the last episode, one of the big things we did in that episode was going here into the Nether, and yeah, exploring this underworld a little bit. But we're actually gonna go back right now into apparently a big old rainstorm. Let's sleep that all away. There we go. Have a nice little nap. And there we go. Alright, rain, go away. Or something like that. And yeah, nice. Good music starts playing. Very good. Very nice, very nice. And yeah, we also, along with the nether portal that we built last episode, built a big new mob farm. New and improved mob farm, I should say. So yeah, let's try and go down all the way here. Be a little careful. I have actually died last episode in going down here. So yeah, don't want that to happen again. And yeah, when we are down here, we should actually see some mobs coming down in a couple of seconds. Hopefully. But yeah, this is the mob farm that we built in the last episode. Now I believe it's not fully finished just yet, but it is actually already a little functional, but still quite slow. As you can see right now, there's not that many falling down just yet. So yeah, it can definitely be a lot faster. And I'm also a little okay, that's not great. We need to improve that area. Let's actually make a little safety bar like this. There we go. Okay, now we can safely go around. There might actually be a little bit of mob spawning in here still. Yeah, we got one singular creeper. Okay, it's not that bad. But yeah, let's kill this guy real quick. Come on, there we go. And we are, I think, just gonna start this episode off by tearing the old mob farm down. Because first of all, there's a lot of resources here, but also there's still mobs able to spawn a little bit in here, and that will of course decrease the rates of our new mob farm, so that's not too great. So yeah, I'm just gonna start off with getting this thing all destroyed real quick. This is our big failure, and I don't really want to look at it anymore. So yeah, we are just instantly gonna destroy it. But yeah, the new mob farm is really great. We are gonna need all of the resources we get from it for a whole lot of stuff in this world. So yeah, that's really nice that we now actually have something that will work a lot more efficient than this thing. But it's still not 100% perfect. Now, I did explain in the last episode. Oh, we can actually see a lot of zombie toes over there. So, in a second I will go over there and kill them real quick. But yeah, I did explain that I did design this farm myself. I wanted to try out a little bit. Yeah, just try out something and see if I could come up with something that at least worked. And in my creative world, it worked actually quite fine. And so far in this 5 world, it is also working quite alright. But yeah, it is not the most efficient farm probably that's out there. I did read a comment from I believe MaxWiz71 again, explaining a lot of things, including that how the mob spawning works a little bit, or not the spawning, with their algorithm with pathfinding and stuff like that. Oh, and my axe just broke, and I do not have enough cobble to make a new one. So yeah, let's quickly. Oh, I guess we should also tear this down, and then we get some more cobble. There we go. But I also want to kill the zombies. So yeah, there we go. Make our way. Oh, it's actually not as many as I thought there would be. But alright, it's still some. There we go. We got easy kills. And up, get all the items. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. I feel like I saw more mobs in there earlier, but maybe they despawned, or maybe I was just looking a little wrong, I guess. But yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, that comment did. Oh wow. Okay, now they're just falling a lot faster, I guess. Interesting, interesting. That comment did explain a couple of things about their pathfinding and how that works. And I did make this spawning platform a little bit too big for it actually to be all that useful. So that's, I guess, a little bit of a bad thing. We can actually make it a little smaller in the future if we want to. Because yeah, it's actually making it a little bit slower, the fact that this is so big. So that's something to keep in mind. But for the rest, it's not a bad mob farm design, I would say. As I said, in the creative world, it was actually working really good. And so far in the Survive world, it's not working bad, I would say. But what I want to do is basically something I have also done in the normal Minecraft series, where I have the dungeon. And yeah, in the dungeon, I have this area, in case you haven't seen the normal Minecraft series, I have this area where I have a mob spawner, or a zombie spawner, and then I can kill the zombies every now and then do something else in the meantime while more of them spawn. And I kind of want to create the same thing here in the Skyblock world, because I feel like that's the most efficient way to just go around doing things. So that way we basically have a big area to grind items, stuff like XP, mob drops, blocks, all that kind of stuff, just all in one area. And then all of the other parts of the island are more decorative or a little special, I guess. Some things have to be in a very specific spot, you know. But I feel like going down here and, for example, creating a big tree farm down here would be quite awesome. Because then I can just chop down the tree, come back to the mob farm, kill them all, and then yeah, more of them will spawn and fall into the hole, and I can mine another tree, etc, etc. And I feel like that would just be incredibly efficient and just very nice. So I kind of want to do that over time down here, but of course in order to do such stuff we will need a lot of dirt. Because yeah, a lot of farms that I want to make require dirt. So that means we really need to start working towards getting infinite amounts of dirt, or at least renewable dirt. And for that we will need a gold farm. So I thought, you know what? Maybe, since this design seems to be working quite nicely, just a little bit too big, we might as well try and make, or at least start making, a gold farm as well, since I can basically just copy this design. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do that in this episode. Start working on a gold farm and hopefully get some gold items as well going. Because yeah, I think that would be a good next step, since we really need to get... Oh, okay, well, there went my second axe. We really need to get that gold just around now, because yeah, we are starting to run out of dirt for all the things we need dirt for. And yeah, I really want this area down here to be just super efficient in gathering a large amount of items. So I feel like that would just be a great next step. I'm still tearing down this whole building what got going on down here, which is taking quite some time, of course, because yeah, I only got stone tools. So yeah, that's not too great, but we are luckily getting quite a bit of logs or planks back, so that's nice. I guess we are not completely wasting our time here. But I definitely feel like the mobs don't do as much when we are all the way over here. Yeah, I definitely saw a skeleton before, and that guy has now despawned. So I assume that if we are over there, this is a little too far away for it to actually work nicely, I guess. So that's not too great. I guess we can't really multitask like that right now. But it is what it is. Now, I believe it was also Max with 71 that told me that I should probably try and get a enchanting table with the 2 diamonds we got from the Nether. There were 2 chests, one on the blue island and one on the red island, or yeah, I forgot, warped fungus or fungi and crimson. Yeah, that is it. I kind of forgot what they were called. Yeah, in each of those chests there was 1 diamond, so that means we now have 2 diamonds. And I did ask, you know, what is the smartest thing to do with it, and I do definitely agree with it being a enchantment table, because yeah, of course, in the future we can actually easily get diamond tools and diamond armor just from trading with villagers. So spending it on any of that would be a waste. But getting diamonds themselves is actually impossible outside of getting those chests, of course. Except if there's end cities, but I don't know if that's in this yeah, this whole pack, data pack. But yeah, if it's not in here, these are basically the only 2 diamonds we will ever get. And one of the only things we can craft with diamonds, which we cannot get through any other way except for crafting it, is an enchanting table. So I guess enchanting would definitely be the best choice. Now for that we will of course also need obsidian, but that shouldn't be impossible since we can get infinite lava with dripstone. We just need more buckets and we need a cauldron, which both of those require huge amounts of iron, so that's just something we will have to wait on until the mob farm produces enough for that. But yeah, that's just more a question of time and not really any other kind of issue, so that's alright. That will just slowly happen, I guess. But yeah, let's kill this last zombie and then I'm gonna quickly go up through the water stream and go to bed real quick. Because yeah, that wouldn't be too nice. Okay, we can definitely hear a lot of mobs in there. But not all of them are pathfinding towards the big block. Now once again, that's because it is actually a little bit too big. So maybe we do something about that in this episode. Maybe not. Maybe I just want to focus all of my time in getting a gold farm going. I don't really know just yet. Kind of depends on how long I take with everything. But yeah, let's quickly mine some more cobblestone before we can go to bed. We need to wait a little second. And I also need some more cobblestone for some more tools, because I'm sure my axe will break again before we are done down there. So yeah, there we go. Take a little nap. Drink some water. And let's see. Okay, that should be fine. Okay, I'm not gonna risk it like that. I wanted to jump down from all the way over there, but I think I will miss. So I'm not even gonna try. There we go. Collect the berries. Nice, nice, nice. And let's go down. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Hoppa, there we go. And boom. And I'm actually gonna use some of the blocks that I just gathered to expand the big block here. So here we go, because I think if it's at least a little bit bigger, it should be a little faster. Now there's a limit to how big this gets and how much it will increase efficiency, but I believe we have not just yet reached that limit. So let's slightly increase the size of this box, and I'm also gonna go up by one more block. There we go. And then I can put some torches on it, so there will be no mobs spawning on this box even during night. Because yeah, that would of course not be great. that would be the opposite of great, I guess. But yeah, then that's all fixed. I can hear a whole lot of monsters in there. I hope they're also falling down. That would be quite nice. But yeah, I'm not too certain if they are. But yeah, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. There we are. And let's go down. Up. Yep, there we go. Okay, it looks like they did definitely fall down a little bit. So yeah, whoop. There we go. Very nice. No iron yet, it looks like, but that's quite logical. It's not that common to get. There's another guy there. There we go. And yeah, they keep on falling down. I guess if we're that close to the mob farm, it is actually working quite sweet. But that's why I want things like a tree farm and stuff really close to it, because then yeah, we can just, yeah, as I said, chop down a tree, get some kills, chop down a tree, etc, etc. And that would just be amazing, I think. Now I believe all of these blocks will actually be lost to the void, or most of them. I'm probably not gonna be able to pick them up, but that's fine as long as they're gone. That's all that really matters. So yeah, here we go. I'm not even really gonna risk it too much trying to get these blocks, because yeah, it's not that hard to get more of them. With the big spruce trees, it's actually quite fast. So yeah, that's whatever. But yeah, here we go. Last couple of blocks and then we are done. Yeah, with, as I said before, absolute failure of a mob farm. Probably the worst thing I've ever made. But yeah, we had to experiment, I guess, a little bit. And yeah, through failure you learn the most, I guess. So there we go. Just gotta ignore this ever happened. In like 2 or 3 episodes time, we won't even remember it happening. You know, you'll just yes, claim game it didn't even happen at all. So yeah, that's the plan. Don't bring it up again, because then yeah, that wouldn't make me happy. But yeah, here we go. This unfortunately does take a bit of the time of the episode, but it is something we just need to do, and I would rather do it right now than in the future, because that would just mean that this ugly block would constantly be in our world. That's not great. And also it did slightly decrease the efficiency of the mob farm, not a huge amount, it was just some slime spawning on top of it, but it's still something, so yeah, wouldn't want that, of course. And yeah, there we go. And I think I am actually gonna make the mob farm or the gold farm in the nether also out of wood. Now I know that sounds stupid because it's the nether, but the thing is, if you make sure there will never be any ghasts spawning, then we should be fine. Because yeah, then it should just be fine. There's no lava or anything in there, and the only way fire can actually happen is through the ghasts, I believe. Otherwise, so yeah, we should just be able to make the mob farm out, or the gold farm out of wood, and I hope that will just be okay. And if it isn't, then I guess we are eventually gonna see the whole gold farm burn down to the ground. But I hope that doesn't happen, because that would suck quite a lot. But I feel like it shouldn't actually go wrong. We just, as I said, really need to make sure no ghasts can spawn anywhere. But luckily ghasts are quite big, so preventing them from spawning is not too difficult. You just need to put a roof on everything, and there with my 4th axe, I think. Poof. That's a lot of blocks that we have broken. There we go. And hopefully this one should finish the job quite nicely. So yeah, there we go. I'm gonna start off with removing these 2 rows. But yeah, once this is all gone, we can finally move on to the next chapter, which, yeah, this is gonna be the gold farm. And now, once we do have the gold farm, that's not... it is a big step, but it's not everything done just yet. It's not like magically, poof, there's infinite amounts of dirt. No, first of all, we will need a lot of gold, because we need to trade it with the piglins. And for that, we also need a sort of place for the piglins to spawn. Now, that shouldn't be too hard. We got the Crimson Island, which, yeah, that's the place where the piglins will be able to spawn. So we can just make a little platform right there, and allow some piglins to spawn, put them in a boat, and then prevent any new mobs from spawning in that area, so that the gold farm still is efficient. And then, let's say we have like 5 piglins there, we can make them a little chamber in which they will infinitely trade gold with us, and then, yeah, we can basically get gravel from them, and every other block, of course, that they drop. There's actually quite a lot of blocks they drop, so that's really nice. Something like quartz as well, so that's really sweet. We are gonna be able to build with quartz, and that's always nice, because yeah, quartz is pretty good looking, if you were to ask me. Now I'm playing a little risky right here. I'm just gonna go like this. There we go. But yeah, they drop a whole lot of items, but for now the most important one for us is gonna be gravel, since that is what is going to allow us to get more dirt. So yeah. But that's kind of the plan. But as I said, just building the gold farm will not be a job done already, and yeah, be enough. We do need to do a lot more in the nether as well, but that should be fine. But yeah, there we go. And let's see. Okay, so if let's say we stay over here for a little second, right? I'm just gonna kill some of these mobs that are jumping up and down. And let's say, yeah, okay, so they do fall down quite a lot. Yeah, I would say it's being quite efficient right now. Now, of course, it can be a lot faster still. This is not, yeah, the most fast farm ever. But that's because it's not at full efficiency yet. But yeah, I feel like, let's say we have like a tree growing right here. This would be quite nice. I can, basically in the time I chop down 1 tree, there will be probably like 10 mobs fallen down already. So I feel like that would be quite sweet. And there we go. We got another bow. We can actually repair another one. There we go. Nice. So yeah, I would say this mob farm is an actual success. I am definitely quite satisfied with how fast it is. The only downside of it is the collection. because yeah, as you can see, it's quite slow for me to collect them items. In the time I collected all of the items that are underneath here, new mobs will have already fallen down. Which is kind of annoying, but also a good thing, because that just means I can constantly go underneath it, collect the items, new mobs come, kill them, collect the items, etc, etc. So that's not too bad, I would say. But yeah, I did just realize, I believe I didn't place the torches up there. So let's quickly do that, and then we are actually gonna go all the way up to the top as well. Because it's time to go to the nether. But yeah, there we go. Now you can hear it's absolutely filled. Oh, it's a little high, but I believe that will do the job. But yeah, it's absolutely filled, but I feel like from this area right here, the mobs are actually not really pathfinding towards this area at all. So that's not great. That's really not great. So we are definitely gonna have to make that mob farm a little bit smaller to make it a lot more efficient. But yeah, that will be a job for probably another day, because I want to start working on the gold farm. We actually already spent more than 10 minutes just mining out the old mob farm, but you gotta admit, this looks now a lot cleaner, so it was worth it. But yeah, there we go. Collect some berries again. We got almost a full stack. Very nice. And I wanna put away all of this stuff. There we go. Boom. Boom. And let's see, we got a lot of mob drops in there. Yeah, there we go. Now, I was talking about the enchantment table earlier as well. Let's see, let's get ourselves another axe, because this one is definitely gonna break soon. Oh, we need some wood. I was talking about the enchantment table earlier. The thing with that is that in order to get that, we of course need the obsidian. Already explained that. But we also need leather to make books. And so far we had 0, and I do really mean 0 mobs, passive mob spawning. Except for the llamas, of course, but they don't really count. But yeah, that's not too great. Now that's also because the platform that they can spawn on is incredibly small, and we don't have that much dirt or grass. So probably by the time we start increasing the size of those platforms, it should become less of a problem. But that added on with the fact that obsidian is right now quite hard for us to get, or just impossible. Getting that enchantment table will probably still take a little while. And I also don't know how to get lapis to enchant. That one I really don't have any idea about how you can get lapis naturally in this game. But there is probably some way. Maybe you can trade it with the wandering traders, or you can definitely trade it with villagers. But I feel like if you were to do that, that wouldn't make sense, because then at that time you can already just buy enchantments from them. So there's not really a reason to enchant anymore. But maybe that's wrong. Maybe it's still at that point more worth to enchant. I don't really know. But yeah, maybe there's actually a lot easier way to get lapis that I don't even know about, or just forgot about or something. So if there is any sort of way to get lapis really easily, definitely let me know down in the comment section. Because yeah, I would like to see that. Because that, along with all the other things that are already an issue with the project enchanting, is actually even a bigger issue that I don't know any solution for at all. So yeah, that would be great to see down in the comment sections. Yeah, let's collect this wood, finish off chopping this tree down, and then we are gonna take a little sleep in our bed, because it's nighttime again, and it just started raining again. Of course, it always rains in this world, but luckily we got a bed now, so we can just sleep away the rain. I do not really like the sound of rain that much anymore. I sometimes really like it, but that's once every like 2 hours, not every time I play. Then it gets a little annoying. But yeah, there we go. Gone with the rain, and in with the berries. Woohoo! Look at that, we get so many berries. And yeah, I'm gonna also collect this tree, I think, and then we should definitely have quite a large amount of blocks to start with the gold farm. Needed to drink some more water. Of course, it's important to stay hydrated, so make sure... Oh, my pickaxe just broke. Okay. Hold on, give me 1 second. And there we go, there we go. There we go. Alright, back to the message. Make sure to drink your water. It's very important to stay hydrated. So yeah, every time I take a water break, you should probably do as well. Or maybe you're someone who likes to drink a big chunk of water in one go and then doesn't drink for an hour or sometimes 2. That's also a possibility. I tend to drink basically every couple of minutes, especially when I'm talking this much, because then yeah, my voice gets a little bit tired and it needs to be rehydrated. Normally I don't drink this much as I do during these episodes. But still, you know, it's good to stay hydrated. That's basically the message I'm trying to get across here. Very complicated, very simple message, but very complicatedly told. But yeah, there you go. And yeah, I chopped some cobblestone so I can get a new axe when this one breaks, which is definitely gonna happen during this tree, but that's fine. But yeah, just imagine if I would be cutting down this tree right next to my mob farm. Wouldn't that be great? That would just be absolutely amazing, I feel like. Because yeah, then yeah, I would come down to the tree and there would just be 100 mobs ready to be killed by me. And then I kill them and all the zombies drop some iron and then yeah, everybody's just happy. I guess we can already kind of do that. I just need to transport 4 dirt blocks down there, which is definitely something I could do. But I just want to get started on making the gold farm, so we can do it yet. Shh. But yeah, there we go. Got this done down, and as I said, this should definitely be more than enough blocks to start at least making. Wow, this looks... I didn't realize crafting tables look like that from underneath. But yeah, that should definitely be enough then to start making the gold farm. So yeah, there we go. Pop. Pop, pop, nice little staircase all the way down. You see to cut down as well. There we go. And I feel like a lot of these saplings are not gonna survive the drop. But that's fine. We got so many spruce saplings at this point. Oh yeah, there went one. Goodbye. I don't really care if a lot of them fall into the void, because yeah, we got more than enough. These guys sound disgusting most of the time as well, by the way. They make sound like that or something. It's really weird. Don't know why they constantly make that sound. I guess that's something llamas do in real life as well. But yeah, it's weird. I don't like the sound. In every beginning of my episode, I'm just down here, you know, doing my intro. I'm like, hello everyone, and then the first thing you hear is a llama in the background going, bleh! And yeah, it doesn't sound too great, but yeah, that's why I'm probably gonna record my intros a little further away from now on, because it just sounds so stupid with the llamas. But yeah, there we go. And yeah, I guess we can start going into the nether now. I believe that's, yeah, we just need a lot of blocks. And this time I am gonna use stairs as well. Or actually, no, I don't really need stairs, because we don't need to make walls on this farm. Since it's in nether, there's not really any light from anywhere, so we don't need to make a roof or any form of a wall. So we can just use solid blocks, I believe. So yeah, there we go. Go into the nether. Ooh. And yeah, you can see there's a lot of mobs already spawning in their respective biomes. You can see a lot of elements over there. And yeah, the piglin and the fat hog guy also over there. But for now we don't really care about those. We are actually gonna go in this direction. Let's see. Okay, so we are at quite a high Y level. But right now I don't see a really easy way we can get down to lower. So I'm just gonna make them... but it would be more efficient to make the gold farm lower in the world. Okay, let me quickly go back into the overworld and see if we can maybe use some vines. Let's say we get some bone meal. If we were to do this, grow you. If I do this, okay, that doesn't work, so it will not grow downwards. And if I use it on... Oh, but I cannot collect the vines, because I don't have shears. So that's kind of a problem. But this... Yeah, you cannot bone meal vines anyway, so that's not gonna work. Is there any other way I can easily go down? Because yeah, we can of course not use water since it's the nether. So I'm trying to think here if there's any block we can use that would allow us to easily go downwards, so we can make the farm as low in the world as possible. But I'm not really certain if there's anything we can do for that. Yeah, this... I probably should have looked into that before recording the episode, because now I'm just kind of at the annoying part that I don't really... Oh, wow, this one grew again. That I don't really know what I should do, because I feel like if I were to make the farm all the way up in the sky, that high, at like Y73, it will be a lot less efficient than if it was all the way down. So we should definitely try and make it down in the world. Because otherwise we would have a repeat of what we had before with... you know what. But that wouldn't be great. Then we would have to chop it down all over again, blah 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 blah, and make it down in the world. So I might postpone making the gold farm, because I don't really know how I am gonna get down in the world. Except for vines, of course, but for, yeah, as I said, for that we will need shears. And yeah, they do naturally grow, but it's quite slow. But yeah, At least we got some beautiful Minecraft music playing. I really cannot think of anything to go down into the world. We got scaffolding we could make, but I don't think you can place scaffolding blocks downwards, right? Let's see. Do we have any string? We do not have any string, but yeah, I'm pretty certain you cannot build downwards with scaffolding, so that wouldn't work anyway. Alright, I'm at least gonna plant one of these down there, I guess, because they will grow. And I guess we need to stay in the nether in order for it to grow, because otherwise the chunks would not be loaded. So, let's see. Let's go down here. And I can probably not place it at that block, so boop, boom, boop. And yeah, we will just allow that block to grow slowly. And let's see, okay, we got some pigs over here, which for now are not too interesting. What I want to do is, let's go over here. And let's do some things, because yeah, right now we need to be in the nether in order to yeah, let that thing grow. So let's see, if I were to do this, yeah, okay, that does grow like that. And then I want to test something out. Can I plant this? Okay, I cannot plant this on normal crimson. But can I bone meal this? Oh yeah, I can, okay. But what if it's not... Let's see, can I bone meal it if it's over here? I cannot, okay, So, I believe right now we can only grow these big trees in the nether then. Because I don't know how to transport this to the overworld. Except for, of course, silk touch, but right now I do not have that. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dig out this island real quick. And then I'm gonna make it all crimson, and then we can have a little... yeah, little tree farm of this sort, or crimson, or yeah, fungi farm, I guess. I don't really know how to call it, but it's whatever. You know what I mean, the nether tree farm. Because then we can start gathering those blocks as well, because they look awesome. That's kind of the only reason I really want them. But yeah, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Just use all of my bone meal. I have basically infinite at this point anyway, so that doesn't really matter all that much. And let's see, this one should be empty. Yeah, there we go. Boom. And I'm also gonna place... Oh, I don't have a berry anymore. Let's go back real quick. Be real careful with these bad boys. Okay, they do spawn already quite a lot, so maybe we should just make a farm all the way up here anyway. Because yeah, since it's an empty world anyway, the mobs should spawn a lot, just in general. And this is gonna take for ages. So maybe we do... Okay, that just fell into the void. Can I get it? I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it. Okay, maybe... Oh, whoa, it just instantly produced so many mobs there. Yeah, okay, that definitely makes me feel like we can just make it at this height. And I guess we will just make it a smaller one for now. And maybe in the future we will go down. But yeah, we already need to be far enough away so that no mobs spawn on the bridges anymore. Because yeah, that would be great. That would definitely affect the efficiency of it a lot. And I feel like I should have made this bridge out of slabs. Because in the nether, definitely we want everything to be slabs. Because of how easily mobs can spawn just in general. Because yeah, the light levels are a bit different here and stuff. So yeah, I'm just gonna... I'm gonna slab up this part, and then the rest of the bridge will be normal slabs. Without the blocks underneath it. So yeah, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. And I'm not doing this in the overworld. I'm not gonna replace any of my bridges with slabs there, because I still want it to look good. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care how the netherworld looks. I don't have plans as of right now to make this area look all that great or anything like that. So yeah, this doesn't really matter to me if it's a little bit ugly. Let's see, if we look, where's the biome? Nether waste. Okay, so that's really important. It's important that this biome stays a nether waste, even in this direction. Because that's the biome where piglins spawn, or zombified piglins, or just zombie pigmen, I would probably still call them that, spawn the most. Or basically spawn only the mobs that really spawn there at all. So that's the thing we really want. Now I'm gonna go so far away that it's all out of render distance, or basically out of the fogginess, which we are basically at this point. So yeah, this should be far enough away. And there we go. This will be, let's see. This will be the platform on which the zombie pigman will fall down on. So there we go. And there we go. Make it all nice. And this will be it. And I guess for these guys, they can actually be... Oh no, they cannot. Well... Oh, that scared me. Let me think. If I were to just do this... And then this should be fine as a killing chamber, right? Because yeah, the baby guys cannot get through this small of a hole. So I guess that would be fine. And then we'll just make it go all around like that. And this like that. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. And let's see, we got some torches. So for now I will do that, and I will do research in between episodes on which light level mobs can spawn in the nether. Because maybe it is still light level 0, maybe it's a little different, I don't know. But yeah, for now this will probably do. And now I need to kind of remember from which height mobs almost die, but not fully. Because I kind of forgot. I kind of forgot that at all. But yeah, I believe it was minus 64 where we killed them. But we were 2 blocks above it, so it was minus 62. And we went up to minus 39. So I'm gonna pull out my calculator right here real quick, because otherwise it will take a little while. So we are gonna do 39, or no, we are gonna go do 62 minus 39, and that is 23 blocks. And I do remember that being the good number. So we are gonna go up 23 blocks from right here. So let's see. 1. Let's actually just do it like this, so we don't really have to count. There we go. And let's start going up. So actually, that's 1, so we need 1 less. There we go. Right, so this is how many blocks we should be going up, and then we will make the spawning platform up here. So here we go. Boom, boom, boom. And there we are. Okay. And yeah, we already got a pig guy spawning down there, but that's fine. That doesn't really matter. Luckily, we got quite a large amount of wood with us. So yeah, there we go. Let's get a crafting table up here. And let's make ourselves some trapdoors. Now I am noticing that we definitely do not have enough time to make this whole thing work in this episode, but we are definitely gonna make a little start. So yeah, there we go. I'm still gonna do the corner one, just because I feel like that would work out good enough. So it's gonna be like that. There we go. And I believe this one right there. Yeah, there we go. And then we don't really have any walls on the rest of it. So yeah, this will do the trick. And I should probably go down one more block. And then we will also go up one more block. So boom, boom. There we go. And this will once again be our block that attracts all the mobs. And tricks them into falling down. So yeah, there we go. There we go, and boom, boom, boom. And right now I'm not gonna make this block fully solid just yet, because we don't really have to just yet. We need some other parts of the farm to be functioning first, or yeah, be in place first. So we are gonna do this like that, be a little bit filled, place some slabs on it so no mobs spawn up here, including the ghast. Because yeah, our number one enemy will definitely be ghasts with this farm. And I'm also gonna use some ladders, or make some ladders, I guess. Because we will be needing them to get up here every now and then. So there we go. 51 more than enough. I got a little itchy nose. There we go. And yeah, let's see. Let's start going down. If it allows me. Hello? Why am I standing on it? Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna have to ladder clutch every now and then. There we go. That was a little weird. Okay, there we go. And then I can fill that in later. Let's push you over. You were definitely able to spawn in this light level, I guess. So that's not great. I'm actually just gonna make this area slabs as well, I guess. That just allows us to get easier around here anyway. So we don't have to shift in order to go underneath here. And then we can still kill them without them reaching us, I believe. So yeah, there we go. Now I believe I didn't make the platform big enough for ghast to spawn, but I might have messed up just now. But hopefully we get lucky and no ghast spawn. I mean, right now there's no mobs falling down. So I feel like there's not really much of them spawning up there. Because they should definitely be spawning or falling down even already. But maybe not. Maybe I'm a little dumb. But yeah, here we go. Now I'm fully certain that they can at least not spawn in light level 15 in the nether. And I feel like that's actually just how it is. So I'm gonna keep these corners with torches on them. Because I feel like that would look a little bit better than just it being fully slapped. So yeah, there you go. Nice little detail right there. Not fully ugly here. And yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's no mobs falling down just yet, which is interesting to say the least. Oh, that's the wrong block. There we go. But yeah, that might just be because there's not really any of them spawning. Or, okay, this is a little tricky. You will have a ladder like this, and then you can go up like that. Okay, nice. Slap. Boop, boop. There we go. And ladder, ladder, ladder. But yeah, let's see what's going. Okay, yeah, there was definitely not any mob spawning up there. It is quite small. I overestimated how big I made this. I thought I already made like a full-on little platform here, but yeah, that's definitely not the case. Okay, great. So let's do this real quick. Now, because this farm doesn't actually have a roof, we can just use slabs this time. Because that should still work. So yeah, there we go. And let's see, we're gonna go on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we are gonna make it like this right now. And yeah, we got zombie piglin, zombified piglin, however you say it, spawning down there. But yeah, that's whatever. And then we're gonna go like this. There we go. Actually, what am I doing? I don't need this here. There's no spiders in the nether. that was quite stupid. I placed those there was like, yeah, we need to prevent spiders from spawning, but that's not really the case out here in the nether. So yeah, that's whatever. There we go. And let's see, we are gonna make this a little more filled. Something like that. Okay, I'm just gonna make it a square. I feel like this should definitely be working. And I need to be careful here not to go down without placing some sort of roofing on it to prevent the guests from spawning. So I'm gonna quickly do that. Let's see, they go here. So yeah, something like this should do the job, I believe. So there you go. All the way to over here. And then we have 1, 2 blocks in between. And then we do another one. I'm not too certain, maybe we could have gotten away with 3 blocks in between, but I want to be real careful here, not to just mess up anything. So yeah, I'm gonna play it safe, and I'm gonna do it like that. There we go. And then I believe this should definitely prevent any guests from spawning. I really hope. And we are gonna quickly, let's see. This might be a problem. I'm quickly gonna use some stairs in this area. So there we go. Make a little bit of stairs. And make a little funneling chamber like that. There we go. And right here as well. We want to make sure that they go in here. So yeah, there we go. And now I can easily make this jump. There we go. And let's start going down. And hopefully what we should see is some pigs falling down in just a second. I hope. Maybe the block is a little bit too small still. But yeah, let's nudge this guy off. We need to be careful here not to aggravate them just yet. Just in case something goes wrong. Okay, there's no pigs falling down just yet. But that might be because of that block being too small. So let's start working on the funneling tube right here. Yeah, there we go. Because this needs to be all solid as well. We don't want any of the pigs to fall out of it. Oh, whew, that surprised me a little bit. But yeah, it looks like it's starting to work actually. That's definitely what that means. The fact that the pig fell down there. So that's good. That's good. That's a good sign. We got some pigs. I hear some more up there. So that's also good. I do see a guy floating up there, which is fine. It's not a problem just yet. But yeah, there we go. Oh, I just realized I should have probably made the spawning platform itself out of slabs. Because that would have been, one, more efficient in blocks used. And also probably more efficient in just the farm in general. So yeah, that's kind of stupid of me, but I think we should be fine. So yeah, there we go. Now we are starting to run really low on time at this point in time. But yeah, we should have enough time to just put some finishing touches on this farm and actually get it to sort of work. Hello, little fellow. You kind of missed the mark there. But that's fine. You can just whoop and go into the void. Or miss the void by 1 block. That's also fine. But yeah, there we go. And block this all off. Very nice. And there we go. Boom, boom. And let's see. Let's just do it like that. There we go. And let's see. How many guys do we have up here? Not super many, I guess. But also not a too bad amount. But yeah, let's see. Boom. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. There we go. We are gonna slightly increase the size of this block. But yeah, the mob spawning is definitely not a huge amount just yet. But it's definitely because it's not too low in the world. Which actually makes it a lot slower. As I did say before, that will be the case. But I feel like, yeah, as I said, since this is still the only place they can actually spawn it, it should still be quite efficient. Efficient enough for me, a single person playing some Skyblock, you know. I don't think it should be a huge amount of difference that I'm just like, oh my god, I cannot live with it, or anything like that. So I think we should be fine, but once I put all of this in place, we will just see when we go down there if we like the amount of pigs that are starting to fall down. and if not, we will have to improve it later in the future. But yeah, there we go. It does look like all the pigs did manage to find a way into the hole, so that's good. Let's go down there ourselves, but the more safe way. There we go. Now there still might be some mobs spawning over there as well, I don't know. But yeah, let's see. If I do this, they do all basically die instantly. And how fast do we get more mobs now? This is already kind of slow. Okay, this is worryingly slow. And now I'm just, yeah, this is not great. What's going on up there? Let's take a little peek. If I can get up there. There we go. Let's take a little sneak peek at what's going on up here. Okay, so I do hear them spawning. So why are they not... Oh, that's one singular pig that has spawned. Okay, I guess this platform is just not that efficient. But there's a way to improve it in the future. At least we got something at this point in time. So yeah, we do have a gold farm. But yeah, as I said, not the most efficient just yet, but I feel like we can definitely make some way with this. And also, we can kind of do the same thing out here as we will do in the overworld, with just multitasking out here. Basically, yeah, have multiple things going on around this area. While we wait for more pigs to spawn, we can kill them and do some other stuff in the meantime. Oh, that guy can also spawn up here, I guess. Oh. Okay, I did not realize that, but yeah, they seem to instantly die, which I'm kind of okay with, because yeah, I don't really want them anyway. But yeah, there's still a lot of things we can do to improve this thing. Now let's see, if I go over here, okay, yeah, it does look like there were still mobs over there, which actually changes a whole lot of things. Okay, let's quickly mob-proof the nether here. I'm gonna go up here. Okay, we got lucky with 4 glowstone right there, but yeah. I'm gonna slap up all of this. We are gonna go a little bit over time with this episode yet again. But yeah, that's kind of fine. Doesn't really matter anyway. We're not gonna go over time too much. I just want to quickly slap up all of this. Now I feel like those islands are definitely out of render distance when we are at that farm over there. But these bridges might have not been, so let's quickly slap up this. There we go, and now they're coming after me, so I'm just gonna run away real quick. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, you can not do that. There we go. I don't want to deal with those guys just yet. And let's do the same at this bridge, even though it does appear to be less crowded with mobs over here. Now let's see, when does it become the nether waste becomes a new biome? Is it actually all the way over here? Okay, so it's around here. Alright, interesting, interesting. But yeah, let's see one more time. Let's go back to the gold farm. And let's just have a little sneak peek at how it's doing now. Okay, I can already see quite a lot of them up there. So that's good, that's good. Now we should see them starting to walk towards the big old block. Which they're not really doing just yet. Yeah, okay, they're doing it, okay. And yeah, there you go, they're falling down. Okay, so those mobs are now in render distance, because yeah, we did that ourselves, but that's fine. Oh, they are not dying all that instantly. But they are dying. Oh, okay, that guy managed to hit me. Interesting. Okay, but yeah, there we go. And we got 4 golden ingots, or golden nuggets. Very cool, very cool. We are super rich. And yeah, look at that, they're starting to fall down now. Okay, I think we officially have a working gold farm. Yeah, look at that. Okay. Oh, and we got the first piece of gold. Oh, okay. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna declare this a working gold farm. Is it the most efficient gold farm ever? No. Is it working? Yes. So I am satisfied. So yeah, let's get a little screenshot for today's episode. Okay, that guy just died, but that's whatever. I'm gonna hold the gold because I'm very proud of it. And yeah, there we go. Look at me, look at me. Screenshot, there we go. We got a dramatic nether music playing in the background. And yeah, as I said before, we have actually fully ran out of time for this episode. So I'm gonna have to end it right here. But oh, look at that, we got another golden ingot. Oh, very nice, we are rich. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a lot of grindy stuff. Unfortunately, we had to waste quite a bit of time on the removal of our old gold farm. But yeah, now that's gone, and now we can actually start working on bigger progress parts of the game. So yeah, that's just great. And yeah, as I said, this is the end of the episode. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.